at the moment. Brent, what's the mood like on a struggling team?
Well, I can tell you, BA, not fun. In the early part of my career, I played for the Clippers, but I went to a lot of therapy, so I got over that. Look, they're struggling. They've got to find some confidence. Guys got to find a way to get their heads up. And if they can just share the ball and share the wealth, they'll find that rhythm.
And now the Washington Wizards starters at the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. Kyle Kuzma out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And here's Banchero. Outside Carter, pass to Suggs, and Banchero with it. The 15-footer is good.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Bagley for 3. Rebound by the Magic. About a minute played here so far in the first. Fultz finds Wagner. Banchero right side. Wagner with a screen on Kuzma to the paint. Crafty move. And it's Wagner missing. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, BA. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Avdia from outside. They get it back. Kuzma outside. And again, Washington, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Wizards have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Avdia can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Banchero against Bagley. Banchero passes to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And what a savvy play by Banchero. He runs the pick and roll to create for another guy.
Outside Bagley. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Banchero, pass to Carter. Wagner on the wing. Left side Fultz, and stolen by Jones. Now the Wizards in transition. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Banchero drives.
How about the ferocity from Banchero? Not messing around on the drive.
Kuzma for 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Back to Suggs. To the wing on the left. And Banchero with it. Checked by Bagley. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
And Banchero gets it to go.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero. Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Here's Kuzma. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Fultz. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Picked by Carter. Banchero passes to Carter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so here is Orlando. The Wizards making their last shot. Outside Fultz. Three-pointer. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Washington trailing. Outside Jones. Pass to Poole. Back to Jones. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Wagner. Tipped. And they recover it. Suggs. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Magic leading by 5. And we'll get the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. DeLon Wright is out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Coulibaly in at the small forward.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And the shot goes. Gill's got his first 2 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Wagner on the wing. Suggs. Pass to Carter to the inside. And there's Fultz. That one's good. On the assist by Carter. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Now here's Banchero. Down low. Here's Suggs. Inside. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Carter. The kick out to Banchero. Takes a 3 from distance. Paolo.
You can see Banchero working to improve this part of his game. Nice 3-ball there.
The Wizards shooting poorly at only 28%. Puts up a 3. Gill, no.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
From deep. And Fultz pulls it down. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Banchero. Outside Carter. Now Fultz. Back to Carter. Down low. Fultz is good. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Carter on the wing. Wagner outside. And here's Banchero. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brett, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers, and this league has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Orlando shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Wagner, the pass to Isaac. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading. Pass to Ingles. Wagner with it. Harris outside. The kick out to Ingles. Back to Isaac. On the wing, Ingles. Releases. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Gill. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Harris. Now Wagner, defended by Holmes. Holmes against Wagner. Can't hit from in close.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And here's Kispert from the arc. On target from range.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Harris. Outside, Ingles. And he drives in, and the shot is good. Harris making the play.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Wide open. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Kicks it out to Isaac. Back to Harris. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that bucket from Harris was all about perseverance. He takes his time and uses what he has of those muscles and puts it on the defense.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Right with the bucket.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Here's Anthony. He's scoreless. Fires from deep. And so it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
17.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Anthony. Joe Ingles is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Jones, his shot is good.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Harris. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Free throw good. Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from the challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
And he nails the third. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
VA, that's the truth. Well, who knows? Maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Washington trailing.
Second team foul.
Jones in the post. Pounded by Fultz. Oh, nice D from Fultz. Wagner in the high post. Pass to Suggs. Six to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. The three from Banchero. The rebound by the Wizards. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Fultz. Jones with the block. Kuzma against Wagner. It's Avdia on the wing. Lets the three fly.
The stuff from Banchero, using that over 7-foot wingspan.
On the wing, Jones. Bagley finds Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Suggs.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And Bencaro gets it to go.
Just a strong drive right there from Bencaro. Excellent at finding the avenue to the bucket.
Bagley for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Suggs. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Jones from outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Fultz with a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. Avdia, good.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Kuzma against Bencaro. From downtown, Washington with a rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jones. Here's Bagley, defended by Wagner. Poole from long range. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Washington making some changes. 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Anthony in the post. Hounded by Wright. Anthony misses. Kispert on the wing. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Ingles. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Isaac outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Magic lead by 13.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Isaac. He feels like no one can guard him off the catch.
3-pointer. The rebound by Ingles.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Anthony against Wright. Harris right side. And out of bounds. The Wizards will take it. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Wright. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And that's not a move we typically see from him. Wow.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. Out to Anthony. Ingles from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for Washington, they've got Kispert. He's out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Holmes in at the center position. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss. Harris on the wing. Pass to Anthony. From the baseline. Wright with the board. And Washington shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Kispert's shot is good.
Well, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Got a piece of it. Here's Wright. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Anthony in the post. Out to Harris. Misses in close.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the paint. And the dunk by Isaac.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Harris with it. Pass to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that. Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Isaac. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Wagner finds Anthony. Back to Wagner. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And the Magic lead by 6.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Kispert, to the paint. Now Holmes, right outside. Here's Coulibaly, takes a 3. Buries it from 3. Coulibaly's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Ingles, good.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Here's Gill. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Wagner inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Right outside. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Coulibaly. Holmes. Pass to Gill. Here's Coulibaly. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. Good on the first. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Bagley's checked in for Holmes. Kuzma comes in for Gill. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Jones in for Wright.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Controls the rebound and the putback. And now an 8-point Orlando lead.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly... Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Grant, a look into... The future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Nicholas.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Schroeder. Johnson finds Bridges. Now here's Schroeder. Oh, nice D from Fultz.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Here's Bridges. Back to Finney-Smith. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Carroll drives.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Back to Bridges. Now Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 2. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Orlando Paul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Fultz against Schroeder. Fultz into the lane. Wagner left side. Inside. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Bridges outside. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
To the middle. And stolen by Bridges. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Fultz against Schroeder. Back to Claxton. Stolen by Carter. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Banchero. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Banchero's got 8.
Nice job by Banchero to get behind the defense on the break.
Bridges left side. Stolen by Carter. Banchero against Schroeder. And Banchero gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Solid move by Banchero, working through the contact.
Schroeder against Fultz. Schroeder can't get it to go. Orlando with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Banchero outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
Three-pointer, Bridges. On the attack, Schroeder. Rebounded by Suggs.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Pass to Fultz. Up top, Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Fultz. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left to play in the first. The kick out to Johnson. Fires from deep. And he dunks it down.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Isaac. Banked it in off the glass.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And stolen by Anthony. And so it's Orlando finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great look. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Free throw good, Schroeder.
And Clark, since Dirk won that 2011 title, we've seen a bunch of German-born players in the league.
You know what, Grant? Seeing is believing. And Dennis Schroeder, a prominent German player who perhaps watched Dirk Nowitzki have great success. The Wagner brothers, Max Kleber, Daniel Tice. I think seeing Dirk win Finals MVP inspired this generation.
4 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. Johnson for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Anthony on the take. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith. Right side Johnson. His first shot coming late. Good on the bucket.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Now Harris. Anthony, the pass to Harris. With the drive, down low. Isaac, out to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Isaac in the post, covered by Schroeder. And it's Wagner missing.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Out to Schroeder. Up top, Bridges. Outside, Johnson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pass to Isaac. Harris outside. Isaac's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Orlando leading. It's Ingles with the drive. Deflected. Bridges against Harris. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, nice take from Bridges. Love whenever he takes initiative on offense.
Here's Anthony to the paint. Stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Isaac. And the Magic pushing it up now. Johnson against Ingles. 41 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And here are the Nets now. They're on an 11-3 run. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The rebound by Bridges.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Finney-Smith. Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Isaac. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's all tied in Orlando. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
21.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Fulton Suggs to the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
A nice shot by Smith.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Fultz passes to Carter. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are two things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coaches,
Smith Jr. taking 2 shots.
foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, BA, to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
Fultz passes to Suggs.
Cameron Thomas. First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And that one's good.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
From deep, here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Suggs, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Thomas has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Thomas passes to Wilson. Back to Thomas. 5 to shoot. Pass to Wilson. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando trailing here. Now here's Fultz. Covered by Smith. That one falls. Fultz has got his first points of the game.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Shoots from the right block. Here's Wilson, defended by Wagner. Back to Watford. Smith outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. You think of Wagner mostly for his offense. But Clark, he's a great defender as well.
You know, B.A., he really is. He moves his feet well, both laterally and up and down. He's got great size at 6'10". He can step out and defend guards in the pick and roll. Very versatile defensively, and he's got a nice zeal in how he goes about it.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero fought for the board and converted nicely. That's a grit and grind bucket there.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. And here's Claxton. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Wagner finds Banchero. Back to Wagner. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Carter, good.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Claxton attacking. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires for three. Here's Schroeder. It counts, and the foul. That's on Franz Wagner.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
A line change here for Orlando. Free throw good, Schroeder.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 17 seconds left in the third. Anthony with a bucket.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Pass to Isaac, and stolen by Bridges. Here's Schroeder. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well,
The previous play
turns
is
out
under
the
review.
officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
follow along. We see what they're seeing.
2 points will be awarded.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Nets, Mikal Bridges is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Anthony with a bucket.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Orlando making some changes.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
On the wing, Suggs. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
One of the more explosive point guards in this game. That is impressive.
Good work there as it goes.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Orlando shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Suggs doing a nice job being aggressive. They're challenging defenders and getting rewarded with the call.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, B.A., and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him, that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Fultz with it. The kick out to Banchero. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
Number 14, Gary Harris.
Shot clock at 6 to tie it up. Oh, not to be denied. Banchero.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Finney Smith with it, working on Banchero. Now here's Bridges. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Nets lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Suggs, the pass to Harris. Here's Wagner. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
As the game gets tight late and the stakes rise, you need guys who are willing and able to step up.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Wagner finds Carter. Carter, a screen on Bridges to take the lead. Suggs, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn.
And a great guy to have at the line here. Bridges is a patient and consistent free throw shooter.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
The kick out to Banchero. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the middle. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll will take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good and flying.
He gets it in there.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Here's Bridges. Back to Schroeder. Out to Bridges. To the wing, right side. The crossover. And he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harris passes to Suggs. Now here's Banchero. Back to Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cash.
Beautiful play that time by Banchero. He's got a lot of special qualities.
Schroeder passes to Finney Smith. Spins. Bridges misses. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Terrific in crunch time. Suggs thrives in these moments.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 4. 7 seconds left in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
For 3, Bridges. That shot off the mark. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a
So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So the Nets starting 5. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Jones. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. It's stolen by Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot's good from Claxton.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bagley kicks to Avdia. Back to Bagley. Outside, Jones. Bagley sets a screen for Jones. Drives to the hoop. Bridges with it. Picked up by Poole. Here's Finney-Smith. Johnson in the corner. And the Nets, another 3.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Jones, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Claxton, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Jones up top. Finney-Smith defending. Here's Bagley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Now, Finney-Smith following Tyus Jones' 3-point attempt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence. It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Poole with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn leading by 8. Bridges with it. Picked up by Poole. The shot's good.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Schroeder. Still yet to score. Johnson outside. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Jones. Bagley the pass to Kuzma. Here's Poole. Sinks that one from the post. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. And Brooklyn turns it over again. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good. Right.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Under passes to Claxton. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Kicks it to Bridges. Schroeder, left side, 6 to shoot. Bridges inside, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
A wide open look here for Wright. That three off the mark. Schroeder against Wright, and it's Schroeder missing.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Kispert, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Kispert is out there with Wright. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Gill. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Schroeder, still without a basket.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Down low to the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And there's Bridges on the assist by Schroeder. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. And it's Wright with the ball for the Wizards. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes around or has a tough stretch. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The drive by Schroeder. Claxton, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Bridges kicks to Finney Smith. Bridges, right side. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Basketball.
So it's Brooklyn now. 4 on the clock. Bridges attacking. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Pass to Koulibaly. There's the screen. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Finney Smith with it. He's covered by Gill. No good from Finney Smith. Now here's Kispert. Guarded by Schroeder. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Bridges. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Claxton finds Schroeder. The Nets working the ball around now. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Back to Johnson.
Remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Laxton with it, guarded by Holmes. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's 1 free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards trail by 17. Avdia with a screen for Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
The Nets making a switch here. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Trendon Watford comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Wilson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Mikal Bridges.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Simmons outside for Thomas. And stolen by Kuzma. Driving inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And we talk about Kuzma's mobility at his position. They're using it well to burn the D.
Simmons can't get it to go. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that's the end of the first half. Nets lead by 12. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Bagley. He's all alone. Here's Avdia. Kuzma. It's good on the putback.
And the intensity on the boards. Kuzma using the long arms to keep plays going.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Smith. Rebound, Washington. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Poole. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Thomas. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
The Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Watford. Boom! He jams it straight down.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Avdia's got 8 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Stolen by Avdia. Bagley kicks to Kuzma. 3-pointer. Washington gets it back. There's the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
And as long as Kuzma is able to hit jumpers, he's going to have a place in this league and cash a few paychecks.
And it's in there. And the Nets lead by 10.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Jones. Kuzma's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Wizards. Here's Watford. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bagley finds Jones. The kick out to Poole. From deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Now Thomas following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer. Greg, we were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Wright, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so Wright nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Holmes against Simmons. Right wing. Thomas surveying the D. Gill with the rebound. Wizards trail by 6. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Holmes. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmes got his first points in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thomas kicks to Smith. Outside for Thomas. Back to Smith. Nifty move, and the dunk by Smith.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Now here's Wright. Driving in, and he banks in the layup. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Thomas down low, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 6.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now here's Simmons. Here he goes. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one's good. Schroeder.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Jones against Schroeder. Out to Kuzma. Poole the pass to Kuzma. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. And it's Bagley in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Here's Finney-Smith. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges for 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to throw.
Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Schroeder, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Poole with the steal. Here's Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easy. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now Bridges, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Schroeder outside. Johnson outside. And Jones sends it back. Bagley finds Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Easy to see why so many are high on Kuzma. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Now here's Schroeder. Passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Wizards basketball.
Jones against Schroeder. And the pass to Avdia. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Nets on defense. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Kuzma. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Kuzma's got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
1:43 left in the 4th. Bagley with a screen on Schroeder. Jones from outside. Connects from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Bagley with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Avdia. They get the rebound, and Bagley able to finish.
And how about the basketball IQ of Bagley? Seems to know where misses are going ahead of time.
Johnson, that's for 2. That's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation.
on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the team...
Oh, did he? He did! Wow!
Oh, that might be the craziest shot I've seen. No rhyme or reason whatsoever.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. It's a three-point game. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Here's Orlando. Now Fultz. Outside Carter. And Carroll with a screen on Bagley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Jordan Poole. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here. And the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Here's Orlando. Jones comes with a double team. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The three is up. Avdia from outside. They get the rebound. Kuzma outside. Another shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First team foul.
Well, as a champion and a 20-point per game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful and then maybe lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
And he gets it to go.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Back to Carter. And stolen by Bagley. Kuzma with the ball. Fultz picks him up. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Kuzma.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Fultz against Jones. Fultz passes to Suggs. Inside. Here's Banchero. Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Kuzma, that's good. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The three from Suggs. Gets the three to fall. Suggs has got 5 now.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Jones from outside. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Great open look there.
He felt the defender closing out to him, and Banchero let it fly. That catch and shoot ability is a weapon.
Banchero against Kuzma. Out to Bagley. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 5. Carter, good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The previous play is under review.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Magic have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Fultz with it. Check by Bagley. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
It's good. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can't knock it down from the right block. Here's Banchero. And yep, it's good. He has 6.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
And the basket is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Banchero. And stolen by Bagley. 3 on 3. Here's Poole. Here's Kuzma. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Fultz. The kick out to Banchero. Outside Fultz. Out to the right wing. Here's Carter. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Wizards out in front. They lead by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So for Orlando right now, they've got Joe Ingles. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Anthony, and it's Harris in at the 2. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. You can't have enough guys like that on your roster. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Now, Gary Harris would not be denied that time, focused on getting the finish.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Harris on the wing. Isaac in the post. Holmes is on him. Shot is good by Isaac.
And showing he's not all brute strength. I mean, great touch and control by Isaac knocking down the jumper. I mean, he can shoot too, folks.
And stolen by Anthony. And the Magic pushing it up now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Harris's shot is good.
Those are the kind of shots that Gary Harris has to let go. He's open.
Here's Gill, and there's the drive. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Wagner. Stolen by Holmes. Kispert on the wing. Launches a 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail.
Out of the way!
Wow!
And that was a great job by Isaac showing his athleticism. getting up the floor in a hurry to convert.
Right against Isaac. There's a screen. Right, the pass to Kispert. 4-3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Isaac, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Isaac's got 6.
And that looked like a guard on the attack. Isaac using his athleticism and quickness to capitalize.
And another miss by Washington. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Takes it inside, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Ingles. And now it's a 5-point Orlando lead. The Wizards have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Kispert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mo Wagner. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Wizards, Corey Kispert.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:43 left in the first half. Here's Anthony. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Gill. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
1:19 left to play in the half. Here's Gill. Pass to Coulibaly. He drops it from range. Coulibaly's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Isaac, the pass to Harris. Wagner for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He's continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Right with the ball. He's guarded by Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Ingles. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Fires in the triple. Isaac's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is why so many love Isaac. Almost 7 feet tall, able to space the floor, too, with his 3-point shot.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Defensive foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Right side Ingles. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Washington basketball.
26 seconds left in the second. Jones from outside. They grab their own miss. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
Here's Anthony. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Cole Anthony.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And that's good as he hits both shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the inside, Isaac. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Isaac's got 11.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Arena Entertainment.
You've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
At the 2 and the 3, Avdia and Poole. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Gill in at the power forward spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kuzma's checked in for Gill. So it's Orlando now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Jones from outside. With the tip. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Ingles from outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. Poole from long range drains the triple. He's got 5.
Oof, highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
Pass to Harris. Wagner with a screen. Back to Anthony. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Poole. Poole fast and in fuego.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Isaac. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
For 3. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Isaac. He can't hit that time. Washington trailing. Jones from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 10.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
From 11 feet away, Avdia pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Harris's shot is good.
Great penetration by Gary Harris. The D did not step in front of him, and as a result, he gets an easy finish.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Poole outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Wagner. Harris on the wing, defended by Jones. Harris misses. Washington has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. Poole shot is off.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's good. 2 points. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
A line change here for Orlando. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A new lineup here for Washington. Banchero, nice persistence to tip it back in. Banchero's got 8 points.
Saving the possession. Great energy from Banchero on the glass.
And that one's good. Gill.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Fultz into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
He takes it in, and that one drops. Fultz has got his second basket.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Koulibaly. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, coaches from the sideline screaming, get a body on Rashawn Holmes, why don't you?
Here's Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Right, the pass to Kispert. From outside the arc. And no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Magic out in front. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Banchero plays the floor with Carter Jr. at center. Fultz and Suggs are the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the three, the small forward.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Fultz against Jones. It's stolen by Kuzma. The kick out to Poole. There's the triple. And again, Washington with a triple. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Jones misses. Orlando trailing here. Banchero outside. Pass to Fultz. Back to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Down low. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs.
Yeah, when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Jones from outside. And the Wizards with another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
They double him with Bagley. Carter finds Banchero. Outside Fultz. Shot clock at 5. And Carroll with a screen on Jones. There's Fultz with a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. And Washington again with the bucket.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Carter inside. He's covered by Bagley. Here's Banchero on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Using all that size in close, Banchero, he understands his strengths on offense.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic to the paint. Fultz is good. And it's now only a 1-point Wizard lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Poole for 3. It's kept alive. Outside Jones. Stolen by Carter. To take the lead. Here's Wagner. Oh, and they take the lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Abdia from outside. Pure from 3-point range. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Carter finds Fultz. Picked by Carter. Back to Fultz. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Avdia. Now here's Jones. Driving to the basket. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Whew. Just selling the defense on the pump fake. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Oh, and the athleticism he showed there, wow. That's not easy to do.
Jones against Fultz. Three-pointer. Jones misses. And so here is Orlando. 4-point game. Jacks up a 3. Fultz can't get it to go. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Fultz against Jones. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Magic. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the center. Schroeder finds Claxton. For three, drills the three-pointer.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical three. And yes, he can D as well.
Now here's Fultz. And the basket is good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Bridges lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Banchero right up and finished off by Banchero.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Offline with his three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Now, here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Bridges attacking. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Orlando called for the foul.
And that's how you want to use your fouls. You're not allowing him to get to the rim.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for. Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Kicks it to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
It's good. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Johnson's shot is off. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Johnson, a wide open look. Johnson missing again. Lando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Count that one. Bridges has got 11.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Suggs passes to Carter. Again, the Magic score.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
Finney Smith with it. He's covered by Banchero. And the call, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Now, here's Ingles. Here's Wagner. He takes it in. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Wagner doesn't lack confidence. This guy puts it on the deck and goes with authority. Nicely done.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Isaac a screen on Bridges. Harris kicks to Wagner. Now Harris shoots over Bridges.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Orlando, Isaac out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Harris in at the 2. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court with Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. And the Magic making strides, but Doris, their offense is still lagging behind.
Yeah, a couple things come to mind here, Kevin. Obviously, outside shooting and playmaking are two areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
Claxton, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Johnson with it. Picked up by Harris. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. With the floater, denial.
A denial by Mo Wagner, using his size to his advantage.
Magic moving the ball around. Harris, right side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Finney Smith finds Claxton. Johnson surveying the floor. Bridges passes to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Yep, it counts. Ingles has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
And that one's good. Schroeder. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA. Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
Bridges with it, picked up by Harris. Bridges attacking. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Anthony out to Harris. The 3. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Ingles. On the wing, Isaac. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Isaac's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Here's Bridges, kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Up and in on the layup. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Ingles. He dishes it to Anthony. Back to Ingles. There's the 3. No good that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bridges. And he can't bank that one in. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Finney Smith. Scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Well, that's why they're in front. An aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Anthony.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Claxton. And that one drops.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got Thomas. He's out there with Smith. Wilson out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. And finished off by Banchero.
I just love that Banchero wants to push the tempo, get it up the floor and convert before the defense can react.
Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he's an automatic. Finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
As much as Banchero's going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
Wilson the pass to Thomas. Back to Wilson. Pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Wilson. And stolen by Wagner. Orlando shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Hey, Doran's talking about the young Franz Wagner. He's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all 3 levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. It's stolen by Banchero. The pass to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
Pass to Watford. Smith against Fultz. Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stacey Banchero fighting for his shot right there. Just gets very physical inside.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Fultz. Another miss by Orlando. Nets trail by 3. Thomas passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Carter at the elbow. He kicks it to Suggs. Carter down low. Guarded by Simmons. Suggs. That shot misses. Good D by Thomas. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. The drive by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Banchero's got 9 points now in the quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And it's Carter penetrating. Brooklyn with the rebound. Inside, here's Simmons. Up and in from the low block. Simmons got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Pass to Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got 7 points.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
To the right side. Fultz dishes to Suggs. 6 to shoot, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Wide open. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And finished off by Banchero.
When every aspect of his game is moving and working, Paolo Banchero very difficult to handle.
A crossover. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 8th assist in the game.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And so it's Orlando. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Orlando. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Harris in at the point guard. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. Nets passing it around. Out to Bridges. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And finished off by Finney Smith.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Suggs passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
The pass to Claxton. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Harris, and there's the drive. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Bridges, no one around him. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tremendous read by Gary Harris. You see the gap, you attack it.
Johnson double team. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Johnson, the pass to Finney Smith. From outside the arc. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Johnson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson outside. Oh, good on the triple.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Banchero.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. There's a level of physicality and toughness so ferocious as Paolo on the drive.
Johnson, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Passes it to Banchero. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Hands it from downtown.
But you can see the three-pointer is really starting to come for Paolo Banchero, gaining more and more confidence.
Wasted no time on that one.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Suggs. Over in the corner, Banchero. From past the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Nets trail by 9. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 1:09 left in the game. Harris looking it over to the wing right side. Clock at 6. Banchero kicks to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Banchero. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Johnson for 3, and it's Suggs with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Carter the pass to Suggs. Now here is Carter. Good on the baseline J. And the Magic lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Banchero. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Lots of room. The shot, no good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Bagley in at the 5. Now here's Bridges. On the wing, Finney-Smith. No good on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023. Dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Now here's Poole. Yes, it's good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Back to Johnson. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Jones with the ball. Here's the floater. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Now Bridges. Lots of room. Count the basket.
The stop and pop ability from Bridges, that makes him so difficult to defend.
Bagley sets a screen. Jones, the pass to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 2 on the clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound, Washington. Here's Bagley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jones against Schroeder. Jones, the pass to Poole. Pass to Kuzma. Jones from outside. No good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And offensively, Tyus Jones is a steadying influence out there, Richard.
He does a great job of setting the pace, making great reads, and I like his decision making. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, just has a great feel for the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
You know, Dorian Finney-Smith defends bigger than he actually is, Richard.
Yeah, B.A. Finney-Smith is about 6'7" or so, but it feels like he's taller than that. Oftentimes you see him playing the 4 in a lot of lineups, but it gives you flexibility with his reach.
Nicholas Buxton, first personal foul. Team foul.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Schroeder against Jones.
At the line for the Wizards, Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Got a hand on it. It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Poole. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Claxton with it. It's tipped. And stolen by Bagley. Kuzma with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Kuzma, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Claxton. And he buries his first look.
He saw a path to the rim and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Here's Poole going inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Poole. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton can't get it to go. For Washington, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks the tray.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Kuzma outside. Driving inside. He's off on the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh, yeah. I see you. Let's go.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, we've seen some great... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Rashawn Holmes, Corey Kispert out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Coulibaly in at the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 5. Claxton passes to Johnson. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Washington with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. From downtown. And Kispert gets a 3. Kispert's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. It's blocked. Bridges outside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Here's Kispert. Pass to Coulibaly. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. Now here's Bridges. He's closely guarded. That ties it up. Johnson's got 5.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about him. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Schroeder. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Finney-Smith. Basket's good. 6 points for him.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Here's Shamet. Off target from 3-point range. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
And Johnson drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shamet into the lane. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
It's both from the stripe. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Schroeder. Washington with a rebound. Here's Kispert. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Defended by Holmes. Bridges outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got 11.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Holmes. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Shamet. 6 to shoot. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. A good look from Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And the Nets call time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Come on, let's hit it.
7 seconds left in the first half. Schroeder passes to Claxton. Yep, that one's good. He has 6.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Smith out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Wilson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Now here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Wilson, no good. For Washington, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Offensive rebound. Simmons, the pass to Smith. Here's Wilson. Second chance effort. Back to Thomas. Clock at 4. Here's Simmons. Tries yet again. With the clock winding down. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Dennis Smith.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second free throw, no good. The Nets with a lead. Smith passes to Simmons. Over Bagley. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Wizards. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 3-point Wizard lead.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Finney Smith comes in for Watford. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Schroeder in for Smith. Here's Kuzma, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Wilson. Going inside. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. That shot wide open. Jones has got 10 points.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Finney Smith's shot is off. The Wizards with a lead. Outside Jones. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Kuzma outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Claxton. He's got 6. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Gill, pass to Kispert. And here's Holmes. Back to Kispert. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Schroeder. Here he goes. And Holmes pulls it down.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Kispert. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Shamet. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Shamet's got 7.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he posted away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's the Washington. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slot. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jones drives in. Bagley passes to Jones. Bagley sets a screen. On the wing, Kuzma fires the 3. Schroeder with a rebound. The Nets shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Johnson. Outside Schroeder. For 3, Bridges. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bagley, a screen on Schroeder. Schroeder against Jones. It's Avdia on the wing. Launches it. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Three-pointer, Bridges. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging it up there like that. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Washington. Pass to Bagley. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Back to Jones. Here's Avdia. Clock at 6. Tries again. Driving to the basket. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. And the layup falls. And it's now only a 5-point Wizard lead.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Here's Kuzma. It's tipped. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Bridges. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Bridges has got 23 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
So it's Brooklyn now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Bridges.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was giving across in the huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To take the lead. And the Nets, another 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Kuzma, pass to Kispert to halt the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Johnson for three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Finney Smith inside. Kuzma on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're up by 1. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Bridges. Goes up off the inbound. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Claxton. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Nets lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So we see the Nets taking the W here.